Salams and welcome to episode number 5 in Solution, the Values of the Quran. We have finished our introduction and now we are looking at chapter number 2 where we are showing how if you don't believe in the Quran and the Sunnah, then you have a life without purpose. So we're looking at the purposelessness of the life of the disbelievers and how it impacts on society and how it affects society. So now we are looking at that even young children, the youth and the Gen Z are also affected with this life without purpose and meaning. There's no meaning to life. So the Gen Z and the youth, what do? They then look for to go on a high, to go on an endorphin high, to go on an adrenaline high, to find others' life is very boring. So they said, let's have some excitement in life. And that is why today's movies and even TV series, everything has got to do with action. We are going into such a fast-paced world. It is now the world of gaming, games. It must be fast games. In the old days when I was growing up, we had pinball games. You put a coin, you had to enjoy, you relax, you come there, you buy a Coke, you have a sandwich, and you take a coin. So it's a very relaxed way. Then you throw the coin inside, and your friends gather around, you stand, and you pull the trigger, and you let go of the ball, and it goes ding, 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 and you play click, click, hit the flippers. But today's games, all digital. Fast gaming. You put your headphones, your eyes are just focused, very fast, eye-hand coordination. So it's a fast world. Movies are no longer like the olden days, romantic movies like Jane Eyre by Charlotte Bronte, going from episode number 1, going to number 2, the dark moors in Britain on the moorlands. No, today must be action. The cars must be going fast. The gunshots must go fast. Everything must go fast. If it's slow, the kids don't like it. So the world is going very fast because they want an adrenaline rush. If you don't get adrenaline rush, then they want alcohol, must have a party, must have drugs, must go on a high, must go on a gambling high, must be addicted. Why? Because they're living a life without purpose. So if you don't know Islam, if you are not a Muslim, then your life is without purpose. Whereas Islam, the Quran and the Sunnah tells you where we came from, what we are doing here, and where we are going back. It's very simple. And with that you said, oh, okay, now I understand. And in this way you become transformed from dust, worthless charcoal into fabulous diamonds. Because then you have meaning and purpose in life. We Muslims know that we have been created by the Supreme Creator, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, God most merciful. He created us, He gave us heaven for free. He just gave us a very simple command, don't go near that tree. There's trillions of trees. Think of tree as a hotel. Or you can go to any hotel, think of it as you're going to Disney World. So there's millions of theme parks. So God most merciful will say, go to any theme park you want to. Any theme park. Just don't go to that theme park there. So we start going to all the various theme parks. But what? The curiosity of human beings is what? Eventually we said, there must be something fascinating about that particular theme park. Sorry, I'm finding it difficult to hold this book because of my hands. So I'm just leaving it on my shoulder here. So we said, curiosity said, no, we got to go see what's in that theme park. Must be something special. So Satan, the devil, influence us through waswasa, that means whisperings. There's something amazing by that theme park. That tree. You better go there, check it out. These other trees, the other theme parks, okay, they're nice, but that's a special one. So we went to the tree, the theme park, and we broke the command. The command was very simple. Don't go near the tree. We broke it. We made a mistake, we forgot. And the word ihsan means the one who forgets. The word for mankind in Arabic means insan, and the word insan means the one who's forgetting. Forgetful person. You forgot, hey, you made a mistake, man. So we repented. We told God most merciful, say Allah, forgive us. So God in His mercy forgave us. So He said, okay, now I gave you heaven for free. You had everything for free. You had a house for free, you had food for free, you had car for free, you didn't need medical health insurance, there was no illness, there was no death, nothing. You did not appreciate it. There was no warfare, there's no crime. Now I'm going to send you to a place called Earth. It's a planet Earth. It's very far away from heaven. Very, very far. So a big bang happened. And we got shot out into space. Right? There's trillions of galaxies. We will never be able to find heaven. You can take the biggest spaceship you want to. You'll never find your way back to heaven. Okay, there's trillions of galaxies with trillions of stars. You will never find your way to heaven. The only way to heaven is through the grace and mercy of God. Right? That's the only way to get back to heaven. Through a spaceship, you'll never find it. Impossible. Impossible to find heaven. So God, His mercy, said, okay, I'm going to send you to earth for a short while. This is a place of suffering. I'm going to give you a taste of suffering. You're going to taste death. You're going to taste illness. You're going to taste betrayal. You're going to taste business dealings where people are going to betray you. You're going to taste loss of house, loss of earnings, loss of everything what you got. And you're going to suffer old age. You're going to suffer illnesses. You're going to have crime and corruption and warfare. So when you have a taste of all of these terrible things, you're going to then appreciate, oh, wow, heaven was such a fabulous place. So then Islam gives you meaning and purpose in life. But if you haven't read the Quran, then you will find like the youth and the Gen Z are totally lost. And you find it today with social media. The youth are having so much self-esteem problems because they're comparing themselves to others. And Islam says don't compare. Why? Because shaitan is comparison. Shaitan is what? Remember these three words, A, C, and E. Stay away from this. Shaitan is arrogance, comparison, and envy. When God told him to bow down to Adam, all the angels bowed down except Shaitan. He said, why must I bow down? Bow down to this little creature. I'm made out of fire. He's made out of sand and water. Right? So these are the three qualities of Shaitan. One, arrogance. Why must I bow down? He's refusing the command of God. So one is arrogance. C is comparison. You say, I'm made out of fire, he's made out of sand. So don't compare. So comparison is shaitan. So if you're arrogant, you're shaitan. If your comparison is shaitan. And envy means, why are they bowing down to this Adam? They should have bowed down to me. He's jealous. They should have bowed down to him. So it's envy. So the three qualities of shaitan must stay away from: arrogance, comparison, and envy. But social media is about comparison. So social media is actually satanic. Well, there's fabulous things about social media is very good. But don't allow social media to affect your self-esteem. Don't say, oh, look, those people are so beautiful. They are traveling the world. I am so poor. Or I can't travel. I want to go for holidays. Or I need to put Botox on my lips. I need to put Botox on my eyes. I need to sort out my chin. Let me go sort out my chin because you must have a square chin. Let me go for operations. Let me do this. Let me enlarge my breasts and let me do labioplasty because now there's designer labias. So you're doing all sort of funny things. And this is affecting our brain, affecting our mind, body, brain, and soul. So let's continue now with the reading in this book by Harun Yahya, fascinating book, Solution, the Values of the Quran, in episode number, what episode are we in? Episode number 5, right? Okay, episode number 5, alhamdulillah. Young people also suffer from the same purposelessness and lack the essential factors that give life meaning. The vast majority of teenagers do not even know the leaders of their country. They don't know who's their leaders. They don't care. They don't care about politics. Some of them do, but many of them, they don't care. They say it's not for us, this. The vast majority of teenagers do not even know the leaders of the country, do not even know the political decisions they are making, do not know the impact of those decisions on national defense, do not even know the impact of the decisions on the economy. They don't know what the economy is all about, or the educational and judiciary systems. What is education all about? What is law all about? They don't really care. Utterly oblivious of major events and developments in the world, they constantly fret over trivial and futile issues. So we're talking about the youth and the Gen Z. That leaves them deprived of the skills to conceive the significance of many events in the world history. If they see things happening, it doesn't really make sense. It doesn't really gel. Their conversations are often limited to computer games, internet chats, dating, trivial events happening at school, cheating in exams, plans for the weekend, clothes, fashion, or football games. This is the focus. In magazine surveys which ask teenagers to rank the greatest goals worth pursuing in life, what was the greatest goal for teenagers, for the Gen Z? They said, I want to look like a famous model. Imagine. I want to be a superstar. Imagine. That's the goal. That's the impact, that's the power of social media. Or they say, I want to play a guitar like the guitar of a famous guitarist, or sing like a musician. So the whole focus of the Gen Z is look at the celebrity lifestyle to say, I want to be like that celebrity. But I don't want to do the work, because to be a celebrity is very hard work. But the Gen Z are not prepared to work hard. They say, no, I want to be a celebrity. I want to have all the money. I want to have all the looks. I want to have all the fame. I want everyone to run after me. I want to sign autographs. But I'm not prepared to do the hard work. Right? So drifting along life, they never think of broadening their horizons. For instance, They do not even think about improving their speaking skills, simply because they have not a single idea of talking to or influencing people. In addition, they do not read. A person having a purpose and a worldview reads to enrich himself, as well as to learn about opposing points of view. But today's children don't want to read. The purpose in that is to have a better understanding of ideologies likely to challenge one's own ideas and identify the individual weaknesses. Yet for a person without purpose and outlook on the world, the existence of certain ideas will surely have no meaning. Thank you for joining me. Join me in the next session as we continue with Solution, the Values of the Quran. Alhamdulillah Rabbil Alameen.